Equity means fair distribution or fair sharing of the resources.
Looking into distribution of resources and opportunities as per the needs, specific needs of a person, so as to reach equal status.
It's about fairness. It's about being just to all people in Baringo.
Proportionate distribution of resources in consideration to maybe marginalized areas, the marginalized groups, and it's not about equality, but it's about bringing a society together in terms of uplifting their standards of living. The issue of equity is key in terms of leaving no one behind in development.
Access to water has the highest inequalities because though health is not also very far, because we have recent research has shown that there are wards that have as low as less than 2% of water coverage, while others have 85%. Here I'm talking about an example of a ward like Eldama Ravine and a ward like Silale or Tirioko down there in the lowlands. Even if you look at the distance traveled, we do an average of around 10 kilometers. That too should tell you that the areas that are very close to water sources, as close as in their households level or homestead level, while others do even up to 20 kilometers.
Especially in our part of the sub-county Tiati, part of Baringo North, and even south, and even part of Mokotio. There is a lot of long distance travel looking for water. They are not available. The dams dry up. The water pans also dry up. The boreholes are not sustainable.
And water has been getting the highest allocation. The community has been prioritizing water as a priority. But looking into now, even the Department of Water in Baringo, the department have been distributing resources equally in terms of projects. But for equity to be achieved, we have to be biased to some wards where there's access to water is still very low.
In water sector, as it has been presented to us, by 2012, our water coverage was just below 20%. Currently in Baringo, we are doing at 38%. And in Baringo County, we're putting a lot of efforts into provision of water because water cut across almost all the sectors in Baringo County, all the 10 sectors.
One of the key reasons why we have that water deficit is because of lack of feasibility studies. We just move in and say we want a borehole here. Nobody has done any study to confirm whether the hydrological state of the area can host the water.
As far as roads are concerned, in Baringo, we have a road that was earmarked to be done since colonial time but has not been done. The population there cannot access any form of a service. People are being carried using what? Other means. Because there is no road infrastructure. Almost 80% of Baringo is marginalized.
What comes out of the public is what the citizens want. It is their needs, and they are the ones to utilize.
The national government can increase the resources that comes to counties.
The county government of Baringo has been cooperative with us. We've been having a governance roundtable, whereby all the departments, all the CECs, CEOs, and key decision makers in the government, we have a roundtable with the CSOs. And during the roundtable, we've been able to highlight our issues in terms of social accountability.
The executive has made also efforts to alleviate those marginalized areas by doing water pans, boreholes, and even dams, and also in partnerships with other players in development. The emphasis always has been to address those needs, like especially water.
The government should improve on their role on public participation.
Having the right people in that forum, the marginalized people in that forum, and make sure that the views and the opinion that they have taken has actually reached the decision makers.
We will also strive to ensure that in subsequent public participations, to ensure that the citizens present proposals that are actionable within a short period of time. We are going to ensure we have technical officers to assist the populace when prioritizing projects.
We need to increase civic education to our people, that for us to develop as a county, we may have to lift other wards that are below us.
County governments can think of investing and expanding the economy, targeting projects which will expand our agricultural economy, the business industry. That will help us employ more youth to increase the revenues going to counties.
To amend the Ward Development Fund, that is an effort, it's a try we made, so we want to amend that so that we reflect the national share of revenue, putting the parameters in place.
These policies need to be in place in terms of being adopted by the executive and also by the assembly.
When we do the plans, all our plans from the CIDP, that is County Integrated Development Plan, the annual development plans, sector working groups, even in the budget process, we normally engage the public. So that is one way that we are trying to address these inequality issues. We have moved forward under fiscal policies, like you have heard, we created Youth Empowerment Fund, Women Empowerment Fund. We have also done, even for disabilities, though some of these functions are done equally by the national government, we look at it and said, hey, we need to do something for our people. And we also have bursaries. Though it is minimal, it is being complemented by the national government. And I think going forward, we shall address these issues.
You cannot achieve equity if you're still distributing resources equally.
From the assembly side, we are going to ensure we have enabling legislation to entrench equity in the county.
We complete all the projects that were started right from 2013. We are actually completing them. And we are paying bills. All pending bills, we are doing what?
We will protect devolution.
We worked jointly with the executive and we came up with a policy on equitable distribution of our resources. We're improving to go to where the population are.